I think I've found Miss Bauer's medicine cabinet. With the current from this battery, I should be able to activate the box mechanism. Then all I have to do is get it to the end of the line. Found another one. It was easy. I've found Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace. Miss Bowers is the thief. Poirot needs to know this.
Hello, Mrs. Allerton. How nice to see you again.
And unexpected.
Miss Royce, is it now? I understand you're a detective. You failed to mention that tidbit in Mallorca.
I'm sorry, it was necessary, I'm afraid.
No need to explain. It's still lovely to see you. Though not under the best circumstances, I'm afraid.
Mrs. Otterbourne, have you made progress on your book since we last spoke?
May didn't tell me you were a detective. You could have helped me with my next novel. It's going to be about a fearless policewoman who has to track down a handsome and brooding gangster. But I don't believe I'll answer your questions just now.
How are you, Miss Van Schuler?
You, my dear, do manage to show up at some unusual places.
I don't think alcohol is the solution to your problems, sir.
Don't worry, miss. I handle alcohol very well. I'm not going to drown myself in it.
Are you doing well?
I'm just trying to stay out of the way. What a terrible thing.
Excuse me, Captain, are you busy?
Yes, you would think it's strange, but despite everything, I'm writing the next scenario for my Pyramids and Sphinx campaign. I mustn't let my players down.
Please don't let me interrupt you. Pretend I'm not here.
As you wish.
He'll take just as long to set up his shots. I could read a book waiting.
I was unaware you could read.
No regrets about not visiting Abu Simbel?
Oh, I thought I knew the temple like the back of my hand, until I heard of Monsieur Poirot's discoveries. But the village nearby was still worth a visit. I hope you get the chance to see it someday.
It's truly beautiful here. I would have loved to come here under different circumstances. With Emmy. You still look shaken by last night's events.
Yes, I'm not used to this much stress. Who could be?
You don't seem like the river cruise type.
Is there a type? I suppose there is. I've always been an outsider. I am who I am, and I am perfectly content to be who I am.
Excuse me, Tarek. I wanted to thank you for letting me speak to the captain this morning.
Ah, Miss Royce, I'm sorry for making you wait on the dock. I could do nothing until the captain arrived. Those were my orders.
What do you find in a tool store room? Tools. What are you doing here?
Let me go and I'll tell you everything.
No, I don't think so. Passengers on the Karnak are treated to the best wines. Whatever you're cooking smells really good.
If you catch this killer, I will prepare you an unforgettable meal.
I'm sorry, I thought the cabin was empty.
But who are you? Where'd you spring from?
I'm Jane Royce. I'm a private detective working on another case. Now I'm helping on this one. The captain assigned me the task of searching all the cabins.
If it will help uncover my wife's murderer, go ahead.
For God's sake, you're not going to search my cabin?
If it's a problem for you, I suggest you discuss it with the captain. Meanwhile, I'll proceed with the search.
If you must, you must. But this is outrageous.
This is the bag where Dr. Bessner keeps his medical instrument. This instrument is used to monitor blood pressure. A scalpel. Not unusual for a doctor to carry one, but in the wrong hands it could become a weapon. A stethoscope, the doctor's tie. My condolences, sir.
Thank you.
Pennington's stateroom is truly luxurious. The pen must have cost more than I earned for a successful investigation. This Pennington guy sounds dodgy. I might find something useful in his papers. There are indeed marks on these papers. I feel like I might be able to extract some useful information, but for that, I need to find something to reveal them. I'm borrowing this, Mr. Pennington. Pennington has a gun. Why would a businessman take a pistol on a quiet cruise? Unfortunately, it can't be the murder weapon. It's a .45, a much higher caliber than the gun that killed Lynnet. Well hidden, but not quite well enough. Here's one. There are no marks left. Here's one. There are no marks left. think I have the entire letter. Now I just need to put it in order. That's it. I have the entire letter. Pennington claims to have run into the Doyles on this boat by pure chance. But this letter, which he tried to make disappear, tells a completely different story. I have the strong impression that this trip to Egypt is actually a business trip for Mr. Pennington, perhaps even a matter of professional survival. He seems quite embarrassed at the thought of someone uncovering the games he's played with Linnet's money. I wonder if that's what it could be about. Good morning.
Good morning. This is a surprise. What are you doing here? I didn't expect to see you again after our meeting in Mallorca.
I wasn't entirely honest, I'm afraid. I am Jane Royce, a private detective. I was undercover investigating a theft.
Really? How exciting.
The captain has tasked me with helping to investigate the murder of Lynette Doyle. Can you tell me your movements of last night?
As requested, I was with Miss de Belfort. She was so panicked that I had to give her a sedative.
You stayed with her all night?
Yes, from midnight until now.
Very well. That's straightforward enough. Ladies, I must ask you to step out so that I can search you, as well as this cabin.
Excuse me?
All passengers and cabins must be searched. You can ask the captain.
I was just leaving anyway.
It will be a formality. Thank you in advance. Nothing interesting. A locked photo album. But why did Mr. Belfort take it on holiday? It's done. It's open. I hope she doesn't have to go through all this every time she wants to look at her photos. Oh, they seemed so happy back then. But now? Is hatred all they feel? Simon had proposed to Jackie. Their future seemed bright. This would be Mrs. Allerton's cabin. The lock is too small for my instruments. I'll have to find another way to open it. Seeds. Food for the parrot.
Hey there, parrot.
Hey there.
Can you talk?
Talk.
Oh, that's really impressive, isn't it?
Isn't it?
What's your name?
Grandma. Grandma.
What's in the box?
Mama's box.
How does the box open?
Mama's box.
Can you open the box for me, Grimo?
Mama's box.
Are you hungry, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
I might have found the way to open this box.
Do you want to eat?
Peanuts.
Mama doesn't want to give you peanuts.
Peanuts.
If I give you peanuts, will you open the box for me?
Peanuts.
Where can I find these peanuts?
Do you want to play, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
Do you want to go out, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
With any luck, Grimo should open Mrs. Allerton's chest for me.
Grimo, I'm your mother. Mama's box?
Mama's box?
Here are your peanuts, Grimo. Happy now? Now, will you open the box for me?
Primo, happy! Mama's box!
Wow, that colour pattern is gorgeous.
Mama's box?
Wow, that's quite a colourful display, Grimo.
Amanda Bolton, a nasty film critic. Why does Mrs. Allerton keep reviews written by such an odious woman? All these film reviews seem to have been written by this Amanda Bolton. A very critical person, it seems.
How are you? Last night must have been brutal for you as well.
It shouldn't have happened like that. Are you investigating with Mr. Poirot?
Circumstances have us investigating together, yes. My name is Jane Royce. Pleased to meet you. You often find yourself taking care of someone all night?
It's a hazard of my profession, I'm afraid. Last time, it was that man who was ill, Kapoor, I believe. And now, Miss de Belfort. Believe me, this has not been the relaxing journey I expected.
I'd better see how Mr. Poirot is progressing.
Good day, Mademoiselle Robson. You seem anxious. Do you want to speak with me?
Yes, Monsieur Poirot.
Tell me of last night, Mademoiselle, if you will, in your own words.
Yes, I will explain everything to you. After you retired for the evening, I went back to the lounge for tea. And then Jacqueline de Belfort arrived.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine. Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together.
Miss de Belfort kept questioning me for almost an hour. I tried several times to excuse myself, but she would plead with me to stay each time. I lost count of how many drinks she had. There was a strange atmosphere in the room. Miss de Belfort was talking to me, looking at me, and yet it was as if I wasn't really there, as if she was talking to someone else.
And we have excellent drawing classes. Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
And when I saw Mr. Hayashi leave the lounge, I thought I could finally slip away too. Miss de Belfort was glaring at Mr. Doyle with a crazed look, full of rage.
I really must. It's so late. You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my God! It's Miss de Belfort! She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfort. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more.
Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can. Poor Mr. Hayashi didn't seem very comfortable at the sight of Mr. Doyle's wound, so I stepped in. The doctor and I carried Mr. Doyle to the doctor's cabin. Luckily, we didn't have to carry Mr. Hayashi as well. The wound was really ghastly. The doctor busied himself cleaning and treating the wound as best he could.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
I watched the doctor administer a sedative to Mr. Doyle. He seemed immediately more at ease.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Hayashi left for his cabin and I continued to mine. I sat on my bed for several minutes, realizing what had just happened, trying to compose myself before going to bed and finally falling asleep.
So now you know everything. That's it.
I see. Jacqueline de Belfort's revolver. I am reminded when she showed it to me. Miss Robson, what can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It was simply stunning, wasn't it? And it looked perfect on her. Such elegance.
The necklace you admire so. What a dream it would be to possess such a necklace.
Well, of course.
It has been stolen.
Oh no, Mr. Poirot. I would never have dared. I assure you, you must believe me. I know nothing about the theft.
In your cabin, we found a very elegant pocket watch.
It's one of the few keepsakes I have from my father.
So, he is the man beside you, inside the watch.
Yes, that was before we lost everything. I love having it close to me. Back then, we were all together and happy, and so very innocent.
The memories of our loved ones are often the most precious treasures we possess. Please, take your time.
Mrs. Doyle was incredibly kind to me. What happened last night is simply dreadful.
Good day, Samir. Might I disturb you for a moment?
Of course, Mr. Poirot. What can I do for you?
I was wondering how the ship's staff are doing.
That is very kind of you, sir. We are, of course, doing the best we can, despite the terrible tragedy. You mustn't worry. We carry on and do the best we can under the circumstances. After all, everyone must eat. Cabins must be cleaned. Happily, there are few complaints.
May I ask what your movements were last night?
Of course. I tended the bar until 11:30 p.m. After that, I joined the chef and the captain for our role-playing game session. You look at me strangely, but the scenario is getting very intense. I've been thinking about it all day. My spell book is nearly depleted. We played until around 3 a.m., I think. Goodness, I haven't stayed up that late since I was 17.
Did you happen to notice Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
How could I not? It is so beautiful. I think it's worth more than anything I could earn in my lifetime.
Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I have a few questions for you.
Of course, ask away. I want to help in any way I can.
I hope you are not too overwhelmed by the tragedy.
I confess I fell behind because I was standing guard at Mrs. Doyle's cabin for the captain this morning, but I'm managing.
Can you tell me your movements yesterday evening?
Let's see. I finished my shift and hurried to tidy up everything so I could join the captain and Samir for a role-playing game. It must have been around 10 p.m. We lost track of time and stopped playing around 3 a.m. Have you ever played our game? It's called Pyramids and Sphinx.
I'm afraid not. You didn't see or hear anything unusual?
In our bedroom down in the hold? No, not really. Only Samir when he fell in the river of lava.
A river of lava? How unfortunate. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I didn't notice it. I didn't even know who she was until I heard about her death.
The Nile is magnificent. A bit of serenity before plunging back into murder. May I ask you a few questions about the death of Lynnet Doyle?
You're making a big fuss over nothing. It's not worth it. The world is full of useless rich people.
A murder has been committed, and it will not go unpunished. Getting some fresh air?
No, I'm meditating. I learned meditation at an ashram in India. It changed my life.
Can you tell me about your evening yesterday?
I don't see why, but let's get on with it. I took Cornelia for a walk ashore. We returned around 10 p.m., just before they lifted the gangway back onto the boat. I lingered on deck alone for a while, and then went back to my cabin a little before midnight.
Did you hear anything that night?
I think I heard something like a cork popping. I can't remember when, but there were still people around because I heard a commotion, people running on the upper deck.
And nothing else?
Ah, yes. I think I heard a splash, but I don't remember when.
And you didn't leave your cabin during the night?
No, too bad. I didn't get to take part in the excitement.
Come now, Mr. Ferguson. Don't be childish. What can you tell me about Lynnet Doyle's pearl necklace?
It symbolizes the decadence of Western materialistic society, which Lynette Doyle epitomized to perfection. Like her, our society is of course destined to crumble. That's a certainty.
I've often noticed that those who espouse your philosophy, if it can be called a philosophy, are often the very people who benefit the most from it. We found a signet ring with a peculiar coat of arms in your cabin. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before, but I can't quite place it. Perhaps you could enlighten me?
I have no idea because it's just a keepsake. Just a trinket I brought back from a trip. Nothing significant.
Yet, it was well hidden. In any case, this ring likely holds no importance for my investigation. Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course. Anything I can do.
A bit boring? Staying here, doing nothing?
No, it's fine. I look forward to moments when I can peacefully get lost in my thoughts.
Can you tell me what you did last night?
Like every night, I get off the boat for the curfew watch. The captain raises the gangway, and I stay on the dock all night to ensure that no one boards or disembarks during the curfew.
And no one could have boarded or left the boat during the night?
No, no one, not even me. And this morning, when the gangway was lowered, the captain asked me to stay here and continue to keep watch. Since then, only Miss Royce has asked to come on board.
Do you have any information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
No, apart from the fact that it is very beautiful.
Correct. Jacqueline de Belfort showed me a small .22 caliber revolver at a hotel in Aswan. It's the one she used to shoot Simon Doyle. Excellent detective work. Naturally. Wonderful. No, no, no. Of course, precisely what I thought. Of course. We've been on this boat for 2 days, and I believe we haven't had a chance to really talk yet.
Indeed. It's too bad it's under such terrible circumstances.
I would have much preferred to talk to you about my archaeological discovery yesterday. I'm sure it would have fascinated you. I apologize. Did you seek some peace and quiet coming here?
I'm just admiring Abu Simbel. What a splendor. I'm very sorry I missed your demonstration.
Could you tell me your movements last night?
Of course. Time for the interrogation. Let's see. After dinner, I read on the deck. I went to bed around 10 p.m. and woke up around 8 a.m. this morning. Nothing out of the ordinary, I'm afraid.
And you didn't see or hear anything?
Now that you mention it, I was awakened in the middle of the night by a loud splash, as if someone had thrown a stone into the water.
Do you remember what time it was? Did you go to investigate?
It was after midnight, I think. And no, I stayed in bed.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing. Do you know anything about it?
I am not an expert, but I can tell you that pearls of that size are extremely rare. The necklace must be worth a small fortune. I wouldn't be surprised if it was stolen, and possibly the motive for the murder.
It is certainly a possibility. We found a hidden delivery list in a cryptex in your cabin.
Ah. Well, you know, conducting archaeological research isn't the most lucrative job. So, to make ends meet, I sometimes facilitate the transfer of certain works of small value from one hand to another.
Your offense?
I wouldn't put it that crudely. Call it what you will. I'm not proud of it, but without it, I couldn't fund my research, which I like to think is a benefit to my colleagues.
I see. Well, enjoy the view. I must concentrate on finding a murderer.
Nice shot. But one good shot doesn't make a game.
Most certainly, my friend. And the next shot promises to be even more difficult.
Excuse me, gentlemen, for interrupting. But would you have a moment to answer a few questions?
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
Right now? Can't we at least finish our game?
I could insist, monsieur. So, Mr. Hayashi, who's winning?
Without bragging, I believe I can safely say I'm in a better position than Mr. Allerton. But the game is far from over.
Could you please tell me your movements last night?
The evening started innocently enough. We were playing cards. I spent the early part of the evening playing bridge with the Doyles and Mr. Pennington.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine. Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
When our game was over, Mr. Pennington and Mrs. Doyle went to bed. As for me, I simply moved to a sofa to read my book. I admit, it was an old murder mystery. Mr. Doyle stayed on his sofa, and Mr. Belfort started talking to Miss Robson. Steward Samir remained behind the counter until 11:30 p.m. Poor child. She had to put up with the woman's incessant questions. She was clearly drunk, but the little girl was at a loss what to do. It was a distressing sight.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
When the argument started to escalate, I seized the opportunity to discreetly slip away. Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than public confrontations. I paused for a moment, leaning on the railing of the deck. I could still hear them shouting inside, and I was relieved to have gotten out. I felt a pang of sympathy for poor Miss Robson, who wasn't as lucky as I was. That's when I heard the gunshot.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you. I looked after Mr. Belfort until Miss Robson returned with Miss Bowers.
Now then, what's all this?
As Miss Bowers seemed to have the situation well in hand, I rushed off to wake Dr. Bessner. Dr. Bessner!
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
It's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
I confess, I've never been very comfortable with blood, so I mostly helped to clear the procession way to the doctor's cabin. I was surprised and pleased by young Miss Robson's mental strength and composure. It was as if she had been waiting for this moment to bloom. I stayed near the door to get some fresh air while the doctor attended to Mr. Doyle. The groans he made, it was terrible.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now. I searched the entire lounge for a good 10 minutes, but I couldn't find that damn revolver anywhere. It had completely vanished. I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
I wished Miss Robson a good night and went to my cabin. I've never been so happy to go to bed. It took me a while to fall asleep, but eventually I did.
And after all that?
I went back to my cabin, say 30 minutes past midnight.
Your cabin is the closest one to the lounge, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Did you notice or hear anything unusual after you returned to your cabin?
Well, I think I heard a noise, like a splash, just before falling asleep. That was probably around 1 a.m. or so, but I'm not certain.
Very well, Mr. Hayashi. Thank you again for your cooperation. The splash could have been the murder weapon being thrown into the water by the killer. Mr. Hayashi, can you tell me anything about the disappearance of Lynnet Doyle's pearl necklace?
Monsieur Poirot, I swear to you, I knew nothing of it until you informed me of its disappearance.
In that case, I believe you have told me all I needed to know for now. Mr. Hayashi, we discovered something very interesting while searching your cabin.
Oh, do tell.
You're not on this ship just for a holiday. You are actually here to spy on Mr. Pennington. I had my suspicions when you advised Mrs. Doyle not to rush into signing the papers. But with what we found in your cabin, my suspicions are now confirmed.
Well, I suppose the game is up, as you detectives say. You are correct. I'm one of many employees of the Ridgeway Empire.
And Mrs. Doyle invited a simple employee on holiday with her?
I'm hardly a simple employee, as you suggest. I was secretly sent by my uncle, Mrs. Doyle's solicitor, to keep an eye on Mr. Pennington. Neither he nor Mrs. Doyle knew who I am.
You were suspicious of Mr. Pennington, Mrs. Doyle's right-hand man, and a trusted friend.
I don't know all the details, but my uncle discovered some unreported financial movement in Mrs. Doyle's accounts over several months. We suspected Mr. Pennington of misconduct. When we learned he was in Egypt, it raised a red flag for us.
So your mission was to protect Mrs. Doyle from Mr. Pennington?
If necessary. The Ridgeway dynasty's fortune attracts the interest of many unscrupulous characters. And now, with Mrs. Doyle's tragic death, it seems our fears may have been justified.
I see. I thank you for your frankness, monsieur. Miss Royce, I was looking for you.
I was looking for you too, Mr. Poirot. Time to share information? The murder weapon is not at the scene of the crime or in Mr. Belfort's cabin. Why would the murderer get rid of the weapon? It would make more sense to use it to incriminate her. Well done. That was it. How have you been since Mallorca?
I thought I recognized you. Despite the tragedy, I'm doing okay, thank you.
Did you win the game?
Unfortunately, we didn't have time to finish. But this young man is not getting away with it.
Lynette Doyle. If only I'd seen the true danger sooner. Dr. Bessner's stateroom matches its efficient owner. Jacqueline de Belfort occupies this stateroom. This record is perfect for my collection. What have we here? An interesting discovery. This cabin is not occupied. There's nothing of interest here. Are you handling the service all by yourself?
With Tarek watching the gangway, unfortunately, I have little choice.
Passengers on the Karnak are treated to the best wines. Whatever you're cooking smells really good.
If you catch this killer, I will prepare you an unforgettable meal.
Miss Royce, I was looking
for you too.
Mr. Allerton, don't you want to enjoy some sunshine?
If you move the billiard table outside, I'd be happy to.
Could you tell me your movements last night, Mr. Allerton?
Since you ask so politely, we all had dinner together. Then I went to bed around 11 p.m. I was awakened by noise. Miss Robson calling Mr. Hayashi, footsteps, and then Dr. Bessner talking. After that, I went back to sleep and heard nothing else until this morning.
Last night's meal. I'm sure I was the only one drinking wine at our table. We found a message signed J in a hollow book. We also found a J traced in blood on Lynette Doyle's wall. A coincidence, perhaps?
If you think I killed Lynette, you're nuts. But, well, okay. The J in the message is for Joanna Southwood. Joanna is my cousin. You know her, right? She told me you met her at Chez ma tante, the night that fool's wedding proposal backfired.
Yes, she was the engagement ring's thief.
Who saved Lynette from a disastrous marriage.
Given the recent circumstances, we can say an even more disastrous marriage has occurred. But very well. It is your cousin who sends mysterious messages in hollow books?
Yes. We've done it since we were kids. There's no harm in it.
We'll leave it like that then, for the moment. Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Very well. Thank you for your testimony. Let's move on. We noticed that the stylus of your record player is missing from your cabin.
Yes. I lost it somewhere while we were shifting our luggage in Aswan.
That's unfortunate. The record player won't work without it. This must be the right solution. If someone wanted to drug me, the task is not impossible. Observing that I only pour from my own bottle, uncorked at the table, the perpetrator could easily target me and no one else. I must go and check on this. Another victory for Poirot, of course. That's my personal bottle. Well, an experiment is necessary to find out if it's been drugged. I must find a way of making sure there was sleeping powder in my wine. And I have only the equipment around me, so it's not going to be easy. But if it were easy, anyone could do it. Let's give it a go. Yes, that might work. I'm going to try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the pigments in the wine, which would get in the way. I'm getting closer to the solution, but something is off. Yes, that's the right solution. The wine is transparent enough to see the result without masking it. And there is indeed an intruder. I count 4 spots instead of 3. As I expected, my wine does contain a chemical compound that shouldn't be there. Something has been added to it. Given the strong reaction of the strip, it wasn't a small amount, and therefore it wasn't an accident. Someone has deliberately drugged me. Exact. Someone did drug me last night. But why? It's logical. Any meticulous criminal would want to avoid having Hercule Poirot present and alert during his misdeed. So he would have drugged me to remove me as a threat. Which means... This clue proves that the crime was carefully premeditated. The fact that my bottle had been drugged before the murder, possibly several hours before, proves that the killer had as long as an hour or more before removing me as a danger. The Nile is magnificent. A bit of
Getting some fresh air?
No, I'm meditating.
Mrs. Allerton, always a pleasure.
Pleasure shared, despite the dramatic circumstances.
I would like to question you regarding the murder of Lynette Doyle, madame.
That poor child. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure you will find out who did it.
That is my intention. How are you coping?
Fortunately, I have Tim by my side. Dear boy, he's always there for me.
I'm sorry to have to ask, but I must get a clear picture of everyone's movements last night. Can you tell me yours?
Please don't apologize for doing your job. It's simple. Tim and I had dinner together, and then I went to bed around 10:30 p.m. and slept as well as usual.
Nothing particular to report?
Now that you ask, it was probably nothing, but I heard a splash. It must have been around 1 a.m. It may have been a dream, but I came fully awake. I listened carefully, but heard nothing more. Then I drifted off again.
Thank you, madame. Your testimony is very important. What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It's really very beautiful, isn't it?
It was stolen last night.
Oh, poor child, to be robbed and murdered on the same night. What kind of world are we living in?
A very dangerous one, it would seem. Thank you, madame. Mrs. Allerton, we found something in your cabin. Newspaper clippings written by someone named Amanda Bolton, a film critic known for being one of the most outspoken in the industry. Can you tell me why you saved these particular clippings?
Cinema and I have a long history, Monsieur Poirot. From a very young age, I was captivated by this fantastic art form. I've seen it grow, evolve from its beginnings to today. It's remarkable how it's changed over the years. This passion made me very demanding, and I simply wanted to express my opinion, so I wrote about it. It was a hobby, but it turns out people enjoy it.
Are you saying that...
Yes, I don't publicize the fact, but I am Amanda Bolton.
Well, well, I have read some of your reviews. I respect your passion. And the pseudonym?
A pseudonym is helpful. This way I don't need to censor myself in my reviews, and I can avoid debates with temperamental directors. You understand, some of them are friends.
Ah, I understand, madame. A wise practice for the freedom it gives you. I myself resort to such little deceptions in my investigations. I look forward to Amanda Bolton's next review.
Thank you, Monsieur Poirot.
Am I disturbing you?
Just a moment. I just had an inspiration. All right, I'm listening.
You're writing?
I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but the current situation is quite stimulating. Ideas are flooding in again.
That must be exhilarating.
You have no idea. It reminds me of when I was writing Flaming Kiss. It's not my bestseller, but it's my favorite.
Ah, pardon me, but it sounds dangerous. Mrs. Otterborn, can you tell me what you did last night?
An interrogation. How exciting. As you know, we all had dinner together. It was quite pleasant. Afterward, I took a stroll on the lower deck. It's quieter there. My daughter came to get me, and we went back up to our cabin around 11 p.m. I slept like a log. Must be the Nile air.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing.
A theft and a murder? The plot thickens. A crime of passion. Murder? A primitive instinct. That Jacqueline, with her passionate temperament, obeying the deepest urges of her being, sneaking through the shadows.
I see the crime has touched you deeply. Mrs. Otterbourne, my associate found what was hidden in your typewriter. Your little secret.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And besides, find me a person on this boat who doesn't have a little secret to hide.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Miss Van Schuler. May I ask you a few questions?
It would be a waste of time for both of us.
It's just a formality. I promise my visit will be brief. How are you, madame?
The heat is stifling, the people are intolerable, the staff is dreadful. And then there's this murder business. Thankfully, I must admit the view is tolerable.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh, there you go, asking questions anyway. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., but last night I lost 10 minutes because that foolish Cornelia was searching for my shawl, which of course she didn't find. Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Did you hear anything unusual?
I'm a light sleeper. I was woken up by that vulgar woman, Lynette Doyle's maid, saying, "Good night, madame," in an annoying voice. Then I fell asleep again. Later, I was woken up by some noise on the deck.
I don't suppose you can tell me who made the noise.
Oh, but I can. I got up to see. Rosalie Otterbourne was on the deck in front of her cabin. It looked like she was throwing something into the water. I'm not sure what she was up to, but I'm certain it was her. I saw her face clearly. She went back into her cabin, and I returned to bed.
Rosalie Otterbourne. At last. Who would have thought this annoying woman would prove to be a useful witness? And do you remember what time it was?
I can tell you the exact time. It was 1:10 a.m. by my bedside clock.
That was very informative. Thank you, madame. Did you know that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace had gone missing?
No, I didn't. That's a shame. It was one of the few pleasant things to look at on this boat.
We found quite an eclectic collection of items in your jewelry box.
You pawed through my jewelry box? How dare you?
No lead can be left unexamined, madame.
This is outrageous. Who do you think you are, you insignificant little French upstart?
I am a Belgian upstart, madame. Come now, calm yourself. This extreme situation calls for extreme measures. I apologize for any inconvenience caused.
Right.
Mr. Pennington.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. There you are at last. I was wondering when you would come to see me.
You think I'm the one who killed the poor girl, don't you?
I have discovered that jumping to conclusions only hurts the legs. But it's true that after the incident at Abu Simbel, your name is quite high on my list of suspects.
I suspected as much. Please go ahead, interrogate me. I have nothing to hide.
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. Any objection?
None. Your liver is your own. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Well, you were there when I played bridge with the Doyles. Then that woman showed up, and Lynette wanted to go to bed, so we stopped the game. I went to my cabin soon after.
What time was it?
Around 11:30 p.m., I think.
Did you see or hear anything unusual during the night?
Around midnight, there was a commotion in the next cabin, Dr. Bessner's cabin. I didn't pay much attention to it. I drifted off again, slept till morning.
Nothing else?
That's all I have to say. You're wasting your time with me. You should look into that girl, the one who's half French, Jacqueline de Belfort. There's something suspicious about her.
Rest assured, I won't overlook anyone. You were close to Mrs. Doyle. What can you tell me about her pearl necklace?
A very beautiful piece, worth a small fortune. Because of its value, it was quite tricky to insure. That's all I can tell you.
And were you aware that it went missing last night?
Ah, you see? I was right to have it insured.
Your cabin was searched. We found a note clearly indicating that you used Mrs. Doyle's money, formerly Miss Ridgway, for dubious investments.
Nonsense. I merely borrowed the money, as is my prerogative, and unfortunately the investments went awry. All I wanted was to help Lynette diversify her portfolio, but I felt guilty enough. I fully intended to recoup her losses, but such a sum isn't easily gathered at the snap of a finger.
Her death suits you then. You no longer need to repay anything, and Mr. Doyle being far easier to swindle than his late wife.
Careful, sir. Don't poke your mustache where it doesn't belong. Lynette was like part of my family. I swore to her father on his deathbed that I would look after her. How dare you insinuate that I would take advantage of the death of someone so dear to my heart?
I make no apologies. I'm simply following wherever my mustache leads me. Good morning, Mr. Belfort. You're finally out of your cabin.
Good to see you, Monsieur Poirot. Yes, your colleague came by a while ago and told Miss Bowers and me that all the cabins must be searched. So, I'm enjoying the Egyptian sun.
Do you remember our conversation at the Imperial Nile Hotel, Mr. Belfort?
I remember it very well. I know you warned me.
Yet, you didn't listen to me.
It's true. I followed Simon and Lynnet on the boat, but I am not a murderer.
What did you do last night?
It's a bit hazy. I admit I had a bit to drink. After our encounter last night, I went to the lounge. Yes, all I wanted was to keep turning Simon and Lynette's honeymoon into a nightmare. I admit I drank a lot of alcohol. Well, I decided what to do to cause a nice little scene. Waiter, a drink, a double gin. To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine. Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together. I kept questioning Miss Robson about her tiny, boring life, doing everything I could to make her stay. I absolutely wanted to make Simon uncomfortable, but he remained impassive, pretending I didn't exist. I was seething inside, and with the help of alcohol, I finally lashed out.
And we have excellent drawing classes.
Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
I didn't mean... Oh my God! I didn't really mean... Oh God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you.
Now then, what's all this?
I remember feeling a sting in my arm. I hoped it would kill me. Then everything got darker and darker until I woke up this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Belfort. Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Do you know anything about it?
A theft? Could someone have killed her for a piece of jewelry?
Did you know that a J was also found traced on the wall, using the victim's blood?
You really think that... I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, please believe me. Everyone will think I did it, but I didn't. I didn't. It's awful. I wish it hadn't happened. I might have killed Simon last night. I was mad, I think. But I didn't do the other.
Calm yourself, Mr. Belfort. Don't worry. I will soon have the answer to this whole matter. We found some photos of you and Mr. Doyle in your cabin.
Yes, I admit I still hope that he will come back to me. I don't want to lose those beautiful memories with him.
I understand. But be careful with the ghosts of the past. As comforting as they might be, they may only prevent us from moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot, but I can manage my life on my own.
Thank you for keeping watch over Mr. Belfort all night.
Oh, I'm used to sitting up with patients. It wasn't the most challenging guard duty I've had.
What did you do last night?
Let me see. Last night was eventful, to say the least. I had gone to bed early after dinner, but I was abruptly awakened by Miss Robson around midnight.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
In the middle of the night, I was woken up by a pounding on my door. I got annoyed, wondering if it was a bad joke, but when I saw the little girl's face... Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my god! It's Mr. Belfort! She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfort. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more. When the little girl came out of the room, I administered the sedative to Miss de Belfort. Within 5 minutes, she was sleeping like a baby. I sat down in an armchair and waited like that until the morning, getting up from time to check that she was all right. As I mentioned, I stayed up the rest of the night watching over Miss de Belfort. I'm afraid that's all.
No need for apologies. Your testimony is extremely valuable. Miss Bowers, Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
The one she was wearing yesterday? A beautiful necklace. Even my boss doesn't have such pretty jewelry. I don't know what more I can tell you.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything more?
What are you implying, Monsieur Poirot?
Perhaps you forgot to mention that you have Lynette Doyle's necklace in your cabin?
Oh, I see. So you found it. But it's really not what you think.
Will you kindly explain, Miss Bowers?
Miss Van Schuler, she can't help it, you know. But she does take things. especially jewelry. That's really why I'm always with her. It's not her health at all. It's this little idiosyncrasy. I keep on the alert, and fortunately there's never been any trouble since I've been with her. And she always hides the things she takes in the same place. So that makes it very simple.
How did you discover they had been taken?
I look each morning. They were in her jewelry box this morning. I went along to put them back, hoping that Mrs. Doyle wasn't up yet and hadn't discovered her loss. But there was the captain standing there, and he told me about the murder and that no one could go in. So then, you see, I was in a regular quandary. But I still hoped to slip them back in the cabin later, before their absence had been noticed. You see, the Van Schuler family is so particular. They would naturally be averse to scandal of any kind. It would never do if this got into the newspapers. But that won't be necessary, will it?
You can count on my discretion. I have one more question. Miss Van Schuler is a kleptomaniac. Has she also a tendency to homicidal mania?
Oh, dear me, no. Nothing of the kind. You can take my word for it, absolutely. The old lady wouldn't hurt a fly.
And at last, we have the entire story. Thank you for your honesty. And rest assured, I won't bring up the matter with Miss Van Schuler.
Thank you. I don't think Miss Van Schuler noticed it. But just to be sure, I counted the pearls on the necklace. There are 33.
33? That's not what I remember. I wonder if there is a photo of Mrs. Doyle wearing the necklace to verify the number of pearls. Of course, precisely what I thought. The necklace Miss Van Schuler stole, and that was recovered by Miss Bowers, is a fake. I must find out who could have swapped the real necklace for this one. Precisely. Enjoying the sunshine, miss? It would be a crime not to, would it not, on such a beautiful day?
It's more the tranquility of the place that drew me here.
I understand. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. It's rare to see you without your mother.
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd outgrown clinging to her apron strings.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Are you absolutely sure you were just taking a walk?
What do you mean? Of course I'm sure.
Did you happen to go out on the starboard deck to throw something overboard?
But who claims to have seen me?
Miss Van Schuler and other passengers have confirmed hearing a splash at that time.
Miss Van Schuler, that old busybody? Maybe she heard a splash. I didn't.
She still refuses to admit anything. I need to know what was thrown overboard. There's only one thing left to do. Recover that sunken treasure. The steward, Tarek, might be able to help us. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Her necklace? Nothing at all. I admit being pleased with myself. When I saw it, I wasn't jealous.
I'm missing something. No. Of course, precisely what I thought. Good morning, Captain.
Mr. Poirot, my turn to be interrogated for your investigation?
Nothing to worry about. It is the detective's routine to ask questions. Is the river always this calm?
Yes. I've spent months at sea as an officer on cargo ships through storms you wouldn't believe. This is a whole different world. An absolute pleasure.
What did you do last night?
Well, I have a new hobby recently. Role-playing games. It was an American tourist who taught me a few months ago. And I got completely hooked. The game we play is called Pyramids and Sphinx. I converted the chef and Samir, and we play almost every evening. I'm the game master. I adjust the scenario as we go along. They never know what diabolical plan I have in store for them. It's always a mystery. Have you ever played it?
I've had a similar experience from time to time. When did you start playing?
We started at 10 p.m. as usual, and Samir joined us around 11:30 p.m. It lasted until about 3 a.m., I think.
And did anyone leave during the game?
Not even to go to the bathroom. We were all so involved in it.
Imagine that. Is there any new information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
I don't know if it's relevant, but I've only seen pearls like those once before. They are found only in the Sea of Japan.
I am not going fishing and damaging one of my best linen suits. Miss Royce isn't so careful in her wardrobe. I'm sure she will do it far better than I. I should find Mademoiselle Royce.
Miss Otterbourne threw something into the water there last night. But I'm not going to dive for it. I need a tool. Steward Tarek is on the bridge. He might be able to think of something. I need to fish something out of the river. Do you have something I could use?
There's a clam rake in the storeroom, down in the hold. That might work.
A clam rake?
Yes, it's a kind of rake with a net for catching shellfish.
Ah, that sounds like it might work. Thank you. This must be the clam rake that the steward Tarek mentioned. With this, I should be able to recover whatever Miss Otterbourne threw into the water. Let's go fishing for clues. Disgusting. Digging through trash on a river bottom. I'm going to grit my teeth and just do it. Not my style. Not very interesting. Now this is more interesting. Looks like the fishing was good. And the stamp on the bag reads Karnak. This bag came from the boat. Now we need to find out where the bottles came from. Let's get started. It has been damaged by water. Not very interesting. Yuck. I seem to have gained a moustache. These traces seem to match the bottles fished out. The bottles match the traces perfectly. It can't be a coincidence. The recovered bottles belong to either Salome or Rosalie Otterbourne. Doesn't seem to fit. No, that's just not logical. Exactly! That's it!
Are you doing well? I'm just trying to stay out of the way. What a terrible thing.
Miss... We retrieved bottles of alcohol from the spot where you threw the bag. Are you still sure you don't want to amend your statement?
Oh, really? And if it had been a tire, would that have been mine too? I'm not responsible for everything people throw into the Nile.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Please. I know what you've done.
What do you mean?
That's enough now. I know you threw your mother's liquor bottles into the water. Am I right?
Yes, you're quite right. I was a fool not to say so, I suppose. But I didn't want everyone to know. It would go all over the boat, and it seemed so silly. I mean, that I...
So silly that you should be suspected of committing a murder?
I've tried so hard to keep everyone from knowing. It isn't really her fault. She got discouraged. Her books didn't sell anymore. People are tired of all that cheap sex stuff. It hurt her. It hurt her dreadfully. And so she began to drink. For a long time, I didn't know why she was so weird. Then, when I found out, I tried to stop it. She'd be all right for a bit. And then suddenly, she'd start and there would be dreadful quarrels and rows with people. It was awful. I had always to be on the watch, to get her away, and then she began to dislike me for it. She's turned right against me. I think she almost hates me sometimes.
Pauvre petite.
Don't be sorry for me. Don't be kind. It's easier if you're not. I'm so tired. I'm so deadly tired.
I know.
People think I'm awful. Stuck up and cross and bad-tempered. I can't help it. I've forgotten how to be nice.
You have carried your burden by yourself too long.
It's a relief to talk about it. You've always been kind to me, Mr. Poirot. I'm afraid I've been rude to you often. Are you going to tell everyone?
No, it is not necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. Now tell me, mademoiselle. Miss Van Schuler saw you. Did you see her? She says that she looked out of the door of her cabin.
I don't think I should have seen her. I just looked along the deck and then out to the river.
Did you see anyone at all when you looked down the deck?
No. I saw nobody.
I thought the splash heard by several witnesses was the murderer disposing of the revolver. But it was only Rosalie Otterborn throwing away evidence of her mother's alcoholism. It explains one mystery, but it is doubtful it helps identify the murderer. A small setback only. There are still other avenues to explore. Mr. Fleetwood, I hope your detention is not too uncomfortable.
Oh, couldn't be better. A real palace. I have to ask for permission like a child if I want to relieve myself. But I do get my 3 meals a day, so I suppose you could call it luxury.
I imagine you had a rather quiet evening.
Is this a joke? I'm completely cut off from the world, illegally detained and bored to death. Why'd you ask?
I can at least relieve your boredom.
What do you mean?
Lynette Doyle was murdered last night.
Oh, that's terrible. I expect with her looks and all that money, she managed to collect more than a few enemies. But murder? Hey, wait a minute. Light shines. I know what you're thinking, but as you can see, I'm still chained to a pipe in here. Passing the time, counting the canned goods. You know, I've had time to think about what I did the other day. I was in a bad place, drunk, furious, so yes, I acted impulsively. But I swear, I had nothing to do with killing Mrs. Doyle.
I'm inclined to believe you, monsieur.
I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry she's dead, okay? But I'm not shedding any tears for her.
I understand. What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing. Why would I care what that rich kid was wearing?
Why indeed? Good. Why not? Excellent deduction. That's fair. Now that is a good answer. Exactly, that's it. Well done. I found it. No. Right. Chapeau. Exactly. I'm right. Despite an unhealthy interest in role-playing games, none of the crew aroused my suspicions, and each of them has a decent alibi. My little grey cell. Well done, that's correct. I think I understand how the murder happened. I should present my findings to Miss Royce. We have made progress in our investigation, but a significant problem remains.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Let's recap. I've discovered that the murderer intentionally drugged me at dinner, sometime before Linnet's murder.
We can already draw a first conclusion from this. The crime was premeditated. It couldn't have been improvised.
Exactly. The revolver that was used to kill Lynette Doyle is a key piece of evidence.
Agreed. It's the same gun that wounded Simon Doyle.
Indeed. The weapon that killed Lynette and Jackie's weapon, which disappeared from the lounge, are both .22 caliber, and most likely the same weapon. Therefore, the murderer must have retrieved it from the lounge to kill Lynette Doyle, taking advantage of the commotion caused by Mr. Belfort. Yes. It would appear only one person could have committed Lynette's murder. Of course, precisely what I thought. And it would seem that only Mr. Belfort could anticipate that the revolver would be there last night, available to kill Mrs. Doyle, since she threw it down there, knowing that thanks to the excitement, a convenient weapon would end up by chance in the lounge, ready to be used again.
So if I follow your reasoning, Mr. Belfort should be the murderer.
So it would seem. What do you think? Do you believe she killed Mrs. Doyle?
Everything we've just said certainly accuses her. But there's a problem.
That's exactly right. We have other evidence that exonerates Jackie.
Yes, you're right. She simply was never alone all evening.
Yes. If we trace the sequence of events. That's almost it. I'm missing something. Chapeau. Good. Brilliant. The little grey cells, they do not desert me. Every question must have its answer. Several testimonies overlap to confirm that Mr. Belfort was never alone from the moment she entered the lounge until this morning. Gun or no gun? There was no moment when she could have slipped away to kill Mrs. Doyle.
So Mr. Belfort is the only one who could have done it, but she couldn't have done it. Did I say that out loud?
Mademoiselle, Poirot does not believe in flying guns with minds of their own. We are being led astray. But we will unravel this thick mystery. I'm convinced of it. There is still much we don't know. The investigation must continue.